Cardano is pumping. It's up 13% for the day, and in today's video we'll be talking about key levels that Cardano needs to overcome on its way towards the upside. And if it does meet the objectives that we discuss in today's video, Cardano has a chance of making another 125% move all the way to around $2.75. Yes, another 125% pump possible around the corner for Cardano, so stay tuned.
Hey guys, Krisha here. Please be cautious of any fake comments and emails you may receive from people pretending to be Mango Research. Sean and I will never ever contact you for investment opportunities or anything of that sort. To get in touch with the real Mango team, make sure to join our official Discord chat using the link in the description below. Stay safe out there, and remember, do it Mango.
Good morning, guys. My name is Sean Dexter, and I welcome you back to the Mango Grove for your daily analysis video. In this video, we'll be doing an update on Cardano, the fan favorite. We'll be covering it on the USD pairing, and hey, if we do have time, we'll go ahead and take a look at the Bitcoin pairing as well. As usual, we're going to be starting off with the Mango dashboard. So let's go ahead and filter out our Cardano. As you guys can see, I have my alerts and my favorite set for both of the pairings, the USD as well as the Bitcoin pairing. And hey, Cardano USD on the dashboard actually flipped long a day and a half ago, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you, especially those of you in the Mango Discord group on the Grove chat, right? By the way, please go ahead and join the chat. It's completely free, and we have a great community in there. Many of you were noticing that hey, Cardano has been holding up really well. Cardano in fact looked, out of all the altcoins, right? Out of all the altcoins, Cardano looked like one of the strongest ones that was holding up during the Bitcoin dump. And the fact that it switched from short, or rather neutral, to long while the markets were looking so down was a testament to its strength. And what do you know, guys? Cardano taking that leg up as we speak. So I'm really excited to move on over to the charts right away. So enough of the dashboard. By the way, available at app.mangoresearch.co. So with that, let's go ahead and switch on over to the charts. And yo, we have Cardano with the big freaking leg to the upside. Man, oh man, I'm really liking this, because if you guys were watching the videos from a few days ago where we were looking at Cardano, we were talking about a few things in the higher time frames, right? Essentially what I had initially done was I drawn out again, this is more on the higher time frame, where we drew out this massive ascending, or rather at the time, potential ascending triangle, right? And at that time, in that video, I was talking about how it's becoming more and more likely that this is more of a bullish formation than a bearish formation with the price action that we were seeing. If you guys did miss that video, please go ahead and check it out. But let's not waste any more time. Let's zoom in over here into the price action, and we're seeing Cardano take that leg up. The question everyone has on their mind at this very moment is, hey, is this going to keep going, or are we going to smack up against resistance? So let's go ahead and talk about at the lower time frames. All right, so what I'm talking about right now, guys, is lower time frame stuff. So this does not, well, actually, I was going to say it does not apply to higher time frames, but we are likely going to find confluence, because this is such a critical juncture over here. So first, let's go ahead and talk about the level that we just broke, right? We broke a level right over here that everybody was probably eyeing. Those of you who have access to the dynamic clearly were eyeing this dynamic level over here, which, by the way, if you guys were noticing and paying attention to the videos along with the tutorial videos that come with the dynamic, you guys can see the cloud was twisting, right? The cloud was thinning out along with the dynamic. What have we talked about over and over again? That usually when you see the cloud thin out like that and flatten out with the dynamic, you have an impulsive move, or rather a volatile move that is likely going to come very soon. And look at that, guys. We saw it right over here. On the first break towards the upside, we still had the thick cloud telling you that, hey, there is still resistance overhead, but right over here the cloud thinned out, telling you that hey, a move is going to come. It may be towards the upside, it may be towards the downside, depending on your trading bias, right? Whether you're bullish or you're bearish, you can get ready for the trade. So what we're going to do now is go ahead and mark out this entire zone, the horizontal that we just marked, along with the Mango dynamic right over there, and we're going to mark this out as a zone of potential support. Now here's the thing, guys, all right, a little education material for you. When you see such a power thrust like this breaking through multiple resistance at the same time. Now we haven't yet closed this 4-hour candle, 13 minutes to go, but it looks like we're coming smack up against the next level of resistance. But this is a powerful move. I do not want to see this retrace all the way back over here. Let's say the candle was only up to around this part, then I would be okay with buying any retest at this level. I'd be a confident buyer, or more confident than if it came down all the way from over here, than coming down only from around $1.20. Guys, it's sitting at around $1.27. Coming all the way down to $1.16 in the very next candle is not something I want to see. So let's go ahead and talk about some resistance levels. And it does look like Cardano is seeing some resistance right up against that level that we did talk about, right? We just said that Cardano smack up against resistance, and where did I get that level from? Right over here. There are two ways to do it. You can simply use the Mango dynamic if you guys again have access to it. The flat lines, guys, are going to be key levels on your either support levels, like flat lines that are historically true will be likely resistance levels in the future as well. So as you guys can see right over here, come up smacked up against it, right? But you don't need the Mango dynamic, right? There are multiple other tools you can use. Simply using your candle closes will give you some really good idea of where your resistance levels could be. So mark out those candle closes over there, mark out these candle closes over here as well, and then you can mark out the entire zone, and you can say that, hey, that is my zone of resistance. Not as accurate, but then again, go ahead and use your other tools. And right over here, you guys can see that we switch on over to our Ichimoku template, and you can see that we have resistance, the top of the cloud as well as the Kijun. But what else is going on over here, guys? Or rather, what else happened that I gave you guys enough warning about, right? The C-span trade that I posted on the Mango Discord in the Grove chat, right? I'm going to go ahead and pull it up right over here. Hopefully this is going to motivate you guys to join the Discord, join our community. And hey, we just closed the 4-hour candle. It looks like we closed right above the but yeah, let me just go ahead and quickly show this to you guys before we switch back on over to the charts. I posted this screenshot when we were consolidating right underneath that symmetrical triangle, right? Or rather right above it. We are consolidating at the bottom of it, and I said, hey, I really like the look of Cardano over here. It looks like we may have that C-span trade, and I'm going to go ahead and show it to you guys right now. The charts, this is the C-span trade I was talking about, all the way from the Tenkin to the Kijun. Everything else lined up with it as well. So again, guys, even though, right, I was using the dynamic, I do use other tools as well. You got to use everything in confluence. Do not use anything in isolation, no matter how strong you think the tool is, because there are other tools that can add edge to your trade and give you even more confidence to your trade. And you can see right over here, guys, we closed above the Kijun, looking good, testing the bottom of the cloud right now. Brand new 4-hour candle lining up with the 12-hour as well. I like the look of this, but we could very well come in and put a higher low. Let's go ahead and see where the 4-hour 21 EMA is at. Oops, that's the wrong one. And okay, so what I'll be looking for, guys, now is for the 21 EMA and the Tenkin to creep up, hopefully somewhere around here to around $1.19, and then perhaps put a higher low at the middle of this powerful candle right over here. So we get like a 50% retracement on this candle. Okay, so that's the 4-hour candle. Let's switch on over to the higher time frames now. And here we have Cardano on the daily time frame. And tell me, guys, what story is this picture telling you? The entire story, the zoomed out picture on the daily time frame. Well, it's giving you the story of consolidation, the story of bullish consolidation. Well, at the very least, I had a bullish interpretation of this for the past week or so, and you guys know my thoughts on that, right? I've been talking about it for a while, but at the same time, this picture alone, this naked picture alone is not enough information, right? So let's go ahead and go through our indicators to get a little bit more of an idea, get more clues as to what Cardano is doing. As usual, we're going to start off with the dynamic. I'm beginning to use it as a crutch, and I really shouldn't. But again, the freaking dynamic. Okay, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and hide the dynamic for a second. Turn on my horizontals, and you guys know that I marked out my horizontal right over here at around 96 cents, right? But let's again hide out my support, rather, and put on the dynamic, and you can see the freaking dynamic gets it to the T. Okay, it marked it out first to the T, Price came down, grinded against the dynamic, got support over there, grinded over here, bounced off it, came down yet again onto the dynamic and bounced one more time. So the dynamic getting it to the freaking T, getting it better than me. Hey, that freaking rhymes. I'm sorry, I'm just in a good mood today. Just got back from the gym. I think I have that pump euphoria. But as you guys can see right over here, the dynamic 2 lining up with our analysis on the 4-hour time frame, right? Lining up with Ichimoku, lining up with our 4-hour levels right over here. You guys can probably not see it because it's behind the candle, but the blue dot, the op line, is coming in right at that $1.23 mark. Now this daily candle hasn't closed yet. It does look like we're seeing resistance against that level. If we do close underneath that level, it's not a bad look. It's not a bad look. It just means that, hey, we're going to grind a little bit more before we go ahead and meet the top of this consolidation range. And I'm going to go ahead and mark it out. Do I have it marked? Nope, I don't have it marked. Pull this down a little bit right over there. So the top of this consolidation range on the daily time frames, guys, is $1.38. If you want a confident break though, you'd be looking for these highs to get taken out. Why are these highs so important? Because they are essentially double top highs. Taking out those highs is going to give all the bulls confidence and a lot of confidence to look for that continuation, and a lot of breakout traders will be entering on that breakout. But that's a topic for another time. At the moment, the daily is still in a consolidation zone. We are in the middle of the range. I'd like to see this daily candle close above the blue dot over here, the op line, at around $1.22, $1.23. The big break, guys, the big break is when we start clearing the zone over here, $1.37 to $1.47, and in that case I'll be looking to our first target of around $1.66, right? Go ahead and note it down, guys. Around $1.66, and the next target after that is $2 and around 12 cents. $1.66 and then $2.12. Eventually, though, I'm looking for Cardano to get to around $2.50 to $3 to $3.50 and $5. Why am I sounding so bullish? Because I'm a trend trader. I always hope for more profits, and I always protect myself to the downside, right? It's that simple, man. It's that simple. Trend traders dream for the big wins. Okay, so that's Cardano on the daily time frame. Is that okay? But we haven't looked at other indicators. Let's go ahead and look at the mango ribbon. Let's see what's going on over here. And hey, the Tenkin lining up with our resistance level 2. The 21 EMA not getting it as well, had a bunch of fake outs over here, closed underneath, did not see any follow through, tested the Tenkin, but the Tenkin again is kind of getting the resistances at the very least. I'd like to see price close above the Tenkin, right, lining up with the dynamic as well. All of that coming into confluence is going to give me confidence to look for this consolidation to go ahead and test the upper zone, okay, the upper resistance level. And if we do test that this time, in my opinion, we're likely going to start seeing signs of that resistance level breaking, taking out those highs over that we mentioned at $1.48, and looking for the continuation to the $2 region eventually. So that's Cardano on the daily time frame. But let's wrap up with the most important time frame, guys, and that is the freaking weekly. The weekly at the moment, as things stand, is a picture of beauty. This looks like a massive freaking bull flag that wants to see continuation. Let's go ahead and actually plot this measured move out. Okay, let's go have some fun with this. That's $2.66. So around $2.70, guys. $2.77. If we start closing, okay, the first trigger will be if we close a weekly candle above $1.32. If we close a weekly candle above $1.32, as well as take out these highs over here at $1.50-ish, right? If the weekly has a wick above $1.50 with a candle close above $1.32, I'll be looking for the eventual target of $2.75 to be met. All right, I was bullish on Cardano primarily based on how beautiful the weekly was, all the way from down here, guys. All right, at 22 cents, that's when I was like, hey man, Cardano is looking better than even Ethereum. Is looking better than a lot of Cardano. At that point was one of the strongest looking charts in the market, and this is a testament of how coins that are strong continue to be strong throughout the market, and you should not be chasing laggards. Far too many traders who are new to this game, in fact even intermediate traders, and sometimes experts fall for this trap as well. But we're not going to ramble on that for today. The moral of the story, guys, is that assets that are strong continue to remain strong until proven otherwise. And if you are the kind of trader that is trading based on the technicals of the chart, that should be your mantra, right? You should not be looking at the weak charts and then hoping that they do reverse. However, if you do have a fundamental view on how you trade your assets, then that is a different story. You can combine the two, and hey, that's even more edge, right? When you have strong fundamentals along with a strong chart, clearly Cardano has strong fundamentals, right? Everybody's been telling me so, and the chart has been freaking beautiful. Right over here, you guys can see that Cardano is up like 12.5%, and DOT, for example, is up 6.5%, right? I'm pretty sure DOT has really good fundamentals as well, but this is again a testament to the fact that Cardano has been a market leader since the beginning of this bull run, and it's continuing to be one of the market leaders. So with that, guys, again, the measured move of around $2.66 is pretty exciting. If we do see those objectives met, that would give us a 80%, but actually the target from around here would be a good 120% move on Cardano if we see these things play out. All right, looking for candle close above $1.32, along with these wick highs being taken out at around $1.50, and eventually, right, might see a higher low on the way up there. Eventually I'll be looking for that 120% move towards the upside. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys in the next one. If you guys did enjoy this video and want more of these quick videos where I get to the point quicker, leave a comment down below, hit the freaking like, do it the mango way, do the stress-free way. Ciao.